Hello, welcome back to Run on a Bike. I'm now in Sweden because I have to be out of the UK a certain amount of time. It has to do with my visa and Brexit and malarkey altogether. And I'm here in Sweden and I'm doing the editing from a trip, the learning curve, and about bad planning, not sufficient equipment, and a little bit the lack of interest of filming when it's really shitty weather. I realized this trip that I'm not as hardcore as I thought I was, and when I'm in a bad state, cold, wet and all that shit, I'm not as keen of getting my camera out and do filming. I hope you will enjoy this series anyway. I'll try to make it interesting from editing and post-production rather than what happened on the trip. I had a lot of good times on the trip and I saw interesting things, but I wasn't filming as much as I normally do. And I think that had to do with the weather. So now I'm here in Sweden doing the editing and at my dad's house. Also I'm doing some other stuff, you know, shoveling snow from the driveway and just being miserable really. So with no further ado, let's start the series, The Learning Curve. Alright, welcome back to Run on a Bike Base Camp here in Braintree. I'm packing the Betty up to go on a trip tomorrow, and I need to get clothes and kitchen and sleeping arrangement, everything done. I had a bit of a hard time getting her to start the other day, but I got some cold engine start spray and charged the battery up. She's been sitting around here in the base camp for a long time, so it's no surprise that she's a little bit grumpy actually. So now we're all up and running, and what we're going to do now is just to pack everything so I'm ready to go tomorrow. Alright, I am packing some t-shirts, underwear, you know, stuff that I need for the trip. I'm leaving tomorrow at noon, so I thought I could pack tomorrow, but Kelly is at work today, so I'm packing up today and have everything finished so when she comes home we can just spend tonight and tomorrow together rather than me packing. So yeah, I've got my clothes, I have charged all the cameras, I have all the papers that I need, insurances and things. So yeah, all I have to do now is to get everything into the panniers. Right, I'm sitting here fitting the inner layer into my riding trousers. All my riding kit has to have this extra insulation because it's gonna be cold, very cold, and I really need this to work. First couple of days through Europe in December, it's gonna be, I guess, freezing. Look at that, works. As I rolled out of the base camp, I thought, this is not too bad. The cold didn't get all the way through my layers, and the only part I was worried about was the thumb on my right hand. It's been acting up lately, always cold and sore, and it didn't take long before I lost feeling in it. But I thought, it would be okay if I could just make a couple of stops along the way. I had booked the Channel Tunnel for 15:25, a departure I had chosen in order to arrive in France in time to get to my pre-booked hotel before dark. According to my GPS, I had 1 hour and 50 minutes to ride to Folkestone, and I thought I'd make a stop or two somewhere halfway for a coffee and a warm-up. I took the A131 south from Braintree and then the A12 from Jälmsjö towards the A25 before turning on to A20 for the last leg to Folkestone. As the time passed by, I didn't feel too uncomfortable from the cold, apart from my thumb that was now completely numb. Afternoon. You want me to take the pardon?
That's fine.
All right. Wicked, thank you. Is that one?
Is that one? Yes, fine.
Cool. All right, we're done.
We're done.
Thank you. Oh. Bit nippy. Right, thank you. No problem, I understand.
Just because I honestly see
Yeah, man.
Just a ticket with a letter on it.
Yeah, this one, right?
Yeah, that's fine, mate. Straight up, please, green arrows.
Pardon?
So straight up, green arrows.
Yeah, cool.
Sorry about that. Just 'cause
No, I understand. I understand those. You need me to take the helmet off? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Happy? Thank you. Yeah, good man. Yeah. Thanks. So we're on the train and in Folkestone. I'm going through the tunnel. I think I can go upstairs. I'm not sure. I'm going to stay down here. So it's 35 minutes, so it doesn't really matter. So, 2 levels. Car. That's the evacuation flow chart. Cool. So 2 hours been on the road and stopped at one of the service stations to have a cup of coffee, and the coffee was really weak. And the machine, it was Costa. Oh, hello. It was Costa, and I'm guessing that something wrong with the machine or something. So I pointed that out to the guy behind the counter, and he's like, "No, it's supposed to be like that." And I'm like, "I've had Costa coffee before. It's not going to be like that." couldn't drink it, paid it, left it at the counter. And yeah, so no coffee today. But 2 hours on the road. It hasn't been too cold. I have my right thumb is really, there's something wrong with it. It always gets cold and I didn't have any feelings in it. I can move it now again, so that's good. Anyway, so yeah, let's see. Oh, we're moving. We're moving. So in 35 minutes we're in France, and I have a hotel booked in Calais. Because it's going to be dark when I get there, I think, and I don't want to ride in the dark. I just don't like it. One of those perks with getting older, you can admit that you don't like driving or riding in the dark. So yeah, 35 minutes we should be in France. See you then. We are back outside. Better get ready then.
Ladies and gentlemen, we shall be arriving shortly. Please return to your vehicle.
It wasn't dark when I arrived. In fact, it wouldn't be for another hour or so. I had apparently miscalculated the time difference or something. I didn't mind though. I now had time to get to the hotel and settle in. Another pleasant surprise was that it wasn't raining. Win-win. Alright, not bad I think. So this is where I'm staying tonight. Betty is staying down there, but I think can't see from here. Yeah, maybe if I do that. Can you see? So Betty is sleeping out there in the locked parking, which is good. And I'm sleeping in here. I'm gonna have to go out to get something to eat now because I'm starving. So yeah, if you want to come with me. Key. So, Calais. Very cool little place. My hotel. Little river here, cool bridge, cool place. Christmas decorations, obviously, not my cup of tea, but hey. something, maybe hockey or something?
Garlic first?
Yes, please. Wicked. So I went into this kebab shop, got myself a kebab, and I realized, I saw on the TV that it was actually the football game that was just about to start, so that's why they were cheering outside the pub. So that explains it then. Ooh, back at the hotel. It's really cold outside, really cold. So tomorrow's gonna be interesting. I have no pressure as to certain kilometers or hours riding. I'll just go and do whatever I want. So yeah, I'm gonna have my kebab. You can wait over here. Thanks for joining me on this trip. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you didn't, please share it with someone who might. If you want to get early access to all my videos, a bunch of my stickers, either join the channel or become a patron by following the link below.